Welcome to day 2 at the Tucson Gem Show, the largest gem show in the world. We are here in our Airbnb. Beautiful out here. It's not as cold, but it's still a little chilly, so I'm glad I brought my jacket. This is the only jacket I brought. I did bring sweaters, but I think it's a little too nippy for sweaters. I'm gonna go ahead and start my day off with some coffee. Oops. How you do this? If you guys have been following our channel, then you know that we don't like to eat in the mornings or afternoon. I know these are all things that you should not do when coming to a gem show. My digestive system is just a little, it's really wonky. We're gonna get some coffee for the day. Gross. So the plan is we are gonna hit Brazilian vendor from last night, and we're also gonna head to another show. Mind you, we are about a week early for the actual Tucson Gem Show. That actually doesn't start till like the 28th. It's gonna be next Thursday, I believe. You guys will also be following us to what it's like in the background of a shop. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do two things at once. We do want to make sure that we're hydrated out there. Last night I wasn't hydrated, so I felt like I was gonna pass out. Luckily I didn't pass out because I was on the verge. Ugh. I need another sugar packet. Ooh, better. Okay, so that's it for this. Let's go ahead to the shows. Hey.
Morning.
Pink lithium quartz. I really like pink, as y'all know. And so I'm gonna grab some pink lithium with pink garden. I really like it when it's clear like that. We're looking for more of a clear, but at the same time it has to have that pink in there. I really like this one. It has that clarity in there, but it looks like snow down here. But you can't see any pink. There's a little hint of pink in there. The front would be here and it's covered. So that's why if I would keep it, it would be a personal piece. We talked to the owner here and he's saying that it's a lot harder to find pink lithium, which I can tell. A new lot just came out that they just opened up. And this right here is crazy too. I thought this was laying on the table, but when I picked it up, it's still blue. So we'll have to check that out. But here's the back. All right, guys, so the next thing that we are gonna get for the shop are these garden quartz lenses. But look what we found. Look at this one. Can you guys see the parallax happening in there? And then we also have that blue apatite in there. That's crazy. This might be a personal piece. We'll see. Oh, this one's pretty. You ready now? I think we're good though. I think this is all that we're gonna get. I found it on the floor. Look at this one. Look at that chloride inclusion in there. This one is such a pretty one. Such a variety of color. Really like this one. Okay guys, we found what I've been looking for since last year of Tucson, which is unicorn jasper. I like this one. I like the teal in here. Very different compared to all this. So we're gonna need a couple of lingams. We like the pastels, but you know what? When it's like all pink like this, I'm not very interested in it for some reason. It has to have like a really uniqueness to it. So I do like it with like the greens and purples, like this one. Looks really pretty. The polish on this is not the greatest though. This is actually kind of nice. It's kind of a darker pink with the lighter pink. Yeah, I think these three are probably the only thing I'm gonna go for here. So there's a bag there. This might have been picked, so this one looks kind of cool, but let's see what we can find. Okay, I like the mixed colors in these. It has purples, greens, pinks. We'll do that. We'll do a couple of those. We don't want to stick with all the greens. Greens are never popular. Again, this full pink, it's not calling to me. So this one's kind of pretty. We have a little bit of that like peachy pink and some greens and a little bit of purple. What do you think? Kind of like it. We also want to stick to the same size as well, because then I'd have to put separate listings for like smaller sizes and bigger sizes. So I try to look for the same size on these.
Ooh, that's cool.
This one's really pretty, but you have to beware because like right here, there's a crack. And then these are fillers. So it's been filled. So we don't want to do that. This one's cool, that black, but it doesn't fit the vibe for the shop. Here's another one with that filler. The polish on this one is really nice compared to this because this kind of has like a chalky texture to it. See that? This is why you don't want to get the cracks. See how easily it broke like that? It was already broken, but I'm just saying. Oh, that one's pretty. I like this one. Here's another nice one. That green. All right, that's it. When I visit this shop, I got moss agate and mukite. They have some really good mukite here. So here we go. They have the mukite towers. So these are Indian mukite, which they have a lot of variety of color, but we want to stick with pastels. Look at that. Very pretty. So look at that soft green color. Greens and blue has been really popular right now. I don't know if it's the time of the season, but the green and blues have been what's been calling to me at least. Now we'll get some hearts. Everyone likes heart shapes. Heart shapes is like the general census of everyone likes. Stars, it's like eh. But hearts, palm stones, always good. This one has a really odd texture. So this is all natural, that textureness. Oh, I'll think about it because I do like that. There might be sunstone in that. Wow, look at this. Look how different that is. I think this is a tree agate right here. That's really pretty. There's a lot of teals in here, some browns. I want to stay away from this kind of color. This like sage green color is pretty, but it's too kind of boring. So we want to stay away from that. Here's a nice one. There's a nice palm. That's actually filler, so we don't want to get it. So they filled that. Don't want to do that either. And then, wow, look at this ball. Oh, it's so heavy, I can't even carry it. Too many yellows in here. This one's okay, but it's not the quality that I want. So this is iolite with sunstone. So that purple is really pretty. This one's from India too. Very nice and deep. And then when you shine a light, you can see the sunstone in here. So this one's a pretty one. So we'll get a couple of these. I wish they could give us like a towel because there's like so much dust on here. Look at my hands. This is the thing about it. So when you're like, there's dust everywhere. This is pretty good. Look at that. Look at all that sunstone in there. Right here. Pretty. This one's a good one. No. No. Hey guys, so we're at this vendor here that sells rainbow obsidian and gold sheen obsidian. I really like this one. This is cool. But I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Oh, put it in the comments to see if we should add it to the shop. Now, for the rainbow obsidians, I'm looking for very vibrant colors. Colors that just... Look at this. This is a silky one. You guys see how silky it is? So we're going to get a couple of these, and then we'll show you guys at the end what we get. Super velvety. You guys can see the difference. So there's a velvety one like this, and then there's like ones like this that just have that like nice sheen, that rainbow sheen. Here's another example of a velvety. You guys see that? So pretty. We're gonna get this. I like the color. Okay guys, we're preparing for our next mix. So we already have a mix coming out, but this is the next one. And I would like some suggestions on what you guys think what the name is going to be for this next mix. So here are the colors. If you guys can give me a good name, then we might put it on the, it might be named that. So yeah, now we look for some whites. So good. Look how juicy it is. Oh, so glad we found them. This one is such a nice deep pink. Look at that. But so pretty. Strawberry opal from Peru. We're looking for pinks. Y'all know we always get strawberry opal in our shop. The colors look different this year, different since Denver. Usually it's just like a nice, like this is what you usually see, like this dark pink with the dendrites in there. But we've been finding one, like I've been finding these ones with green in it. It's like sage green and this pink, and then they have that like strawberry color here as well. It's very, very interesting. Here's another one. Then we also have that like velvety look into it. I like that. You can add that too. See that? I think that's really pretty. I haven't seen that. That's really pretty. With some galena. That's galena right there, and then that's the pyrite.
Ooh, those are sparklers.
I like it when it looks like a town, a village or something.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Alright guys, this is what I got for dinner. We have some shredded beef tacos, some red rice and beans, my fresca. Whoa, he wants to focus on you, babe. And then we also got a bag of some homemade tamales, some horchata, and then we get some green sauce, red sauce over there, and this is Steven's burrito. And that's basically it for day two. Day two, it was crazy, you guys. I spent so much money. So much money. We're here for 10 days still, and I spent more than half of our budget. So, now that we've got majority, I'm sorry, I had to fix my hair. Now that we have majority of what I really needed for the shop, everything else is gonna be picky, like a couple hundred a day, because this we have to last. And you know, on top of that, like I think we have like 5 more days until the main show starts, and so for sure I have to be very picky on what I want to get. But we're gonna eat dinner. I bought like 5 boxes of Madagascar. There's like 5 boxes. What?
There's 6.
6 boxes of Madagascar material. But Madagascar material is like one of my favorite. We got some statement pieces. We got a lot of statement pieces that I think y'all are gonna really love. If you guys like polychrome jasper, then for sure you're gonna love it, because I got a lot of the blues, pinks, and purples. Less of the purple, more of the pinks and blues. It's giving kind of like an ocean vibe to it. But I'm still looking for some sea jasper. I'm still looking for zebra jasper. So there's still a lot that I still need to get. And then I do want to get some specimens. Very minimal because I still have specimens from Denver that I have not showed you guys. But yeah, that's it. I will show you guys in a bit. We're also going to do a live sale here, probably on TikTok in the next day or so that we can get some of this stuff rolling for you guys. I think in the next couple days you're gonna see us do some mystery boxes. So if you have a mystery box with me, probably don't watch the next couple episodes. All right, that's it for episode 2, our day 2 at the Tucson Gem Show, the world's largest gem show in the world. All right, see you in a bit.